I'll tell you right now, going into the Vandy Georgia game, it's not gonna matter. Georgia's gonna beat Vandy by 5 scores, whatever the hell it's gonna be. It's gonna be a slaughter. Uh, Vandy is gonna be at least 6-1.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
Woo! What's going on, Vandy? You already know, as a Tennessee fan, it is a fantastic Friday before game day when you check out who's coming up on the schedule and find out that it's the Vanderbilt Commodores. How long have we owned these frauds for? I can't even remember the last time we lost to Vanderbilt. I'm sure you can, Vandy fan, because that's pretty much the last time that you remember anything about your football program. You know what's really sad about Vandy? I had high expectations for Vanderbilt this year. High expectations for Vanderbilt. Last year, you get a 2-game SEC win streak. Mickey Mouse wins against Kentucky and Florida, and now everybody thinks that Vandy is getting ready to make a bowl game this year. Oh, this is where they finally do it. Clark Lee is rebuilding Vanderbilt from the ground up. He's just like James Franklin. And then what happens? You can't win a game after September. 2-9. You're on a 9-game losing streak. Most of those SEC games. You lose to Wake Forest early in the season. Wake Forest is terrible. And Wake Forest whooped the crap out of Vandy, just like they did last year. And now this year, you take an L to every single team you play in the SEC, including Florida, Kentucky. Everybody's just blowing you out. These games aren't even competitive. You can't even keep it competitive with the lowly South Carolina team. That's how bad Vanderbilt is this year. They are so bad that they just do not amount to anything. But this is the expectation set for Vandy, and this is what Vandy fans should be used to. For years and years and years, it is like a national, like a parade deserving event if Vanderbilt somehow magically crawls their way into a lowly tax slayer. No, not even tax slayer. What would be, as SEC fans, what would you guys say is the worst possible bowl game that you could get into? Is it the Birmingham Bowl? Is Vandy too good for the Birmingham Bowl? Is the Birmingham Bowl too good for Vandy? I think so. Clearly, any bowl game's too good for Vandy. Vandy and bowl game are the two furthest things away from each other. It's like Republican and Democrat. Just Vanderbilt and bowl game even further of a split than that. Last year around this time, Vanderbilt had everything to play for. 2-game SEC winning streak going into this game against Tennessee. Home field. They were 5-6. If they beat Tennessee, who just got blown out by South Carolina, by the way, the starting quarterback's down, the momentum just seems low, the morale's just gone, and then for Vanderbilt, the morale's at an all-time high. You're thinking, well, this is... Even Kirk Herbstreit was like, oh, well, you don't have to worry about Tennessee being ranked forever. They're going to lose to Vanderbilt. And then what happens? Expectations set in. Reality comes crashing down for Vandy and Vandy Man. Oh my gosh. Tennessee put the absolute wholesale ass whooping of a lifetime on Vanderbilt. The game, they didn't even have to throw the ball. All they had to do was just give it to one of their 3 selective running backs, and Vanderbilt just laid down, spread their booty cheeks wide open, and took it up the booty hole. Wholesale. You get what I'm saying. You had everything to play for. A bowl game, a win over Tennessee in one of their best seasons ever, a 3 SEC game winning season. It would have been a phenomenal year for Vanderbilt. But you lose to Tennessee, and we had the privilege of sending you to a big old shadow realm. You had just absolutely embarrassed yourself at home. So, that was definitely a very, very pleasant moment for your boy. So now fast forward to today. Vanderbilt's coming out on a 9-game losing streak. Well, they have to go to one of the most hostile stadiums in college football at a 3:30 slate on senior day. And all 3 running backs who torched them last year, they got to see him again in Neyland Stadium in front of Squidtard. Because guess who got cleared of COVID today? That's right, me. So me and my boy Lucas Sharp are getting ready to go to Neyland Stadium tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern to watch Vanderbilt get absolutely destroyed for the umpteenth time in a row. So, this is the perfect time for, as a Vanderbilt fan, to, study for exams, work on extra assignments, play Dungeons and Dragons. Unless if you're a masochist, why else would you torture yourself by watching what you already know is going to be an absolute massacre? Well, if you are one, if you are a masochist, though, then congratulations, because you're getting ready to see something that you've been waiting for, which is an absolute domination of the Vanderbilt Commodores. Tennessee, tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is going to put a whooping of an absolute lifetime on the Vanderbilt Commodores. For your boy, Squidtard, who's going to be at the game. You best get ready for it, Vandy. Go Vols, baby, and we'll see y'all tomorrow on Senior Day.